salsa. Salsa. I'm a dancer, I know that, but
So now we're at the Malecón.
the Malecón del Rio.
Del Rio, yes.
Del Rio de Janeiro.
So people come, do they come here to hang out or they come here to walk?
To walk.
And there's a few restaurants and bars here. So should we walk a little bit and then come back to here?
Yeah.
Which side is better to walk? That way or this way?
Wherever you want.
Okay, well let's just look a little bit right there. This is the Malecón. So people are riding bikes. There's a bike and jogging lane here.
Yeah.
When did they develop this area? Because this all looks kind of new.
It's new. I think it gets strong, like large, large. Last year, it was.
So
smaller.
was this inspired by
Del Rio.
Rio de Janeiro? Because the tile on that thing is kind of like the tile along Rio de Janeiro beach.
Yeah.
In Brazil.
So right there is the, you know, El Rio. I say that in English. El Rio.
Rio de Janeiro.
The river.
Oh, the river, right.
That's why it's Malecón. It's near water. Malecón, near water.
Yeah, they have a Malecón in Cuba like this, and Dominican Republic, yeah.
In a lot of places.
A nice walk similar to this, where you just walk along the water side.
Yeah, you do wherever. This is supposed to be a alligator.
An alligator,
yeah,
I see.
you can show the people. It's like an alligator. Because here in the water there are alligators.
There's alligators in this water?
Yeah, so if you fall down, yeah, you know.
If I fall down there.
There are. So that's why.
I would have to jump down there because there's a railing here. So there would be no falling. Either someone would have to push me or I would have to jump. But
wouldn't know.
I don't take likely to alligators. That ain't my thing.
But someday I want to get in.
It smells too, so it's not the cleanest water.
It's because there.
Because what?
This face here. This is a video. I'm recording. What are you doing?
We can both record simultaneously. I have to record also for TikTok, so I have to break it up.
Ah, you do a TikTok?
Yeah.
Are you famous on TikTok?
No. I just started it actually a few months ago.
Okay, so you're doing TikToks?
You have to, they say. You might as well do all forms of social media that you can.
So now you can do like a dance.
No longer is TikTok about dancing. They just use it for straight content now. It's beyond dancing now. Yeah, it's changed.
So you cannot dance in TikTok?
You can, but TikTok was known for dancing. It's not anymore.
It's not for dance?
You can, but it's known for regular content now. Like the same content you would put on YouTube, you put on TikTok, but short versions.
Yeah.
And vertical video.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so you know.
So now you're putting your traveling stuff in TikTok.
Yeah, I have to do that too, because some people on TikTok don't know my YouTube. They're not familiar.
So now you here can follow him on TikTok.
Yeah, follow me on TikTok. Bitches.
Okay, here in this stuff, in this river, you could get it like a boat and have party there if you want to party. It is like now. See this guy, he wanna drink right now.
No, I'm just saying we could sit down for a little while. I mean, it's nothing to do but walk up and down this Malecón, so I don't know how much sense it's gonna make filming, you know. Like, people not gonna sit there and watch me walk up and down the Malecón.
No, but if you're talking a little bit, it could be.
Well, you have to ask me good questions then.
What happened to you? We're just talking. You have to.
You took my camera, so then you have to do the work.
What are you talking about? So now, wait for it. So we're walking or we're sitting down and talking to?
We can sit.
You are lazy.
No.
You're lazy. You know he don't wanna walk. He don't wanna walk.
Walk and talk. You're the one that stopped here. I'd say, do you want to walk down here or walk over there?
Oh, now
You
you're
never
saying.
answered the question.
I was supposed to walk right there and then right there. Because we say that, but now you want to walk.
I told you already I was tired. Yeah, you sing.
What?
Did you know Daniela sings too?
Why are you
ahead.
saying that?
Go ahead.
Now for sure now.
Huh?
How you know I sing? I cannot sing.
All right, act like you're in the shower. Everyone sings in the shower.
Yeah, but
Okay.
no.
Act like you're in the shower.
I'm not singing
What's
now.
your favorite song?
I don't have a favorite.
Oh, come on. We all have. What's one of your favorites? So there's not much to this Malecon.
Okay, sometimes there's
Parties here?
Yeah, there's like activities and things like that, but
They dance and stuff?
they dance.
Okay,
and
give me a
those stuff.
demonstration of what that looks like. Let me hold your back. They dance salsa? They dance salsa? What they dance?
You have to put
Bachata,
music. Okay, let's
reggaeton?
talk about music. Let's talk about music.
No.
Give me the camera.
Why are we going to? You talk about music. We're in your city.
Okay, let's talk about music.
What's the favorite music there?
Here we used to listen a lot of salsa, champeta, and merengue could be. We used to reggaeton, just like that, really Caribbean music, and carnival music too. But the most popular thing, so it depends.
What's your favorite?
My favorite, I love salsa, but I like,
Let me see some of your salsa
no
moves.
way. I like too the American music. That what I was trying to tell you.
Which type?
It could be hip hop, it could be pop. I like American music too.
So what's some of your favorite songs?
I like Beyonce.
Beyonce.
For sure.
Of course.
Hello, hello, hello. Okay, no. Salsa better. We're in Colombia, not talking
That's
about
right. Let's see a
America.
couple of salsa moves.
No, you have
Let me see your footwork.
You have to put the music if you want me to dance.
Dun, 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 dun,
Put the music in your phone.
dun, dun.
Put the music in your
Oh
phone.
my God.
And teaching you how to dance now.
Hey.
Las espaldas más rápidas. Okay, the alligator here.
What's the alligator symbol of? Or is it just for this?
Es caimán,
Caimán?
porque este es el caimán del río. Como te dije, hay caimanes en el río. Hay muchas historias de eso. Okay, let me show you. This is,
Sugar cane.
yeah, but it's really common to see it at the street, and people like it because it's really hot.
Yeah.
So you take some and blah, blah, blah. So the alligator is making one
Yes.
now for me. Alligator, give me some. He's getting this ready for us. So we're entering. Oh, this water says costeñita because we're in La Costa.
The coast.
The coast, yeah.
Like a costeña.
So you like the alligator? So you can see the environment is like full of things like historical things or representing things. This one is like alligators, mariposas, butterfly alligator.
Wow.
And you know the butterflies are yellow because of Gabriel Garcia Marquez. I know you can eat typical food here or bring some typical drinks.
What's a typical drink?
Okay, we could see. You want to see?
Yeah.
So let's go.
I'm thirsty.
You want to drink?
This is Texas. How you gonna have a typical Colombian drink in Texas?
No, que estoy buscando el sitio. I almost forgot. Where is that?
Forgot what? What's that?
La talaquera del río.
What is it? What's inside of it?
La talaquera es como...
It's alcohol?
Yeah.
You want one?
Try it here?
Yeah, go outside though. You want to eat here or you want to go somewhere else?
In another place, you want to eat here?
Right where though? That's another taxi we gotta go.
Are you really... Okay, this one is really common here. Corozo envenenado.
It's good.
This is like
Tropical.
Corozo is tropical. Yeah, it's like a tropical juice.
Okay, I'll try it.
You wanna
You
try
got
this?
alcohol in it or no?
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
This carnaval rodado tradicional. This one or this one is carnival.
Get one of each and then we both taste it.
Okay. So what?
Get a snack or something.
You wanna? Do you wanna like talk? Sit down, talk, and record.
Yeah, but we do that. It's better to go outside where it's light.
Here it doesn't need.
Not really. Not as good. Natural light is the best light. You know that.
Yeah, I know that. But here it's not.
And it's music here.
It depends on the camera, which one is this.
It's not good with music in the back.
So he's meeting this place.
We'll wait till it's dark outside to do something in the inside. While it's light outside, utilize the light.
Yeah, I know how it works. Okay, so this is a very typical drink here for the hot days.
Hot days. What's in it?
Corozo juice for sure. And then
What kind of juice?
alcohol.
Taste it.
Amigo, puedes venir a decirnos qué trae. So,
El corozo envenenado lleva corozo, limón, azúcar y ron blanco. Por lo normal lo hacemos con ron Medellín, que es full
Típico
conocida acá,
colombiano.
Sí. Y el carnaval lo hacemos con el mismo ron, que es un ron oscuro, Medellín, preguntas en cualquier lado de Barranquilla y te dicen. Maracuyá, crema de coco y crema de leche. Bastante cremosito, dulce, cítrico.
It's too much cream.
Buenísimo.
It's what?
I don't like milk.
You don't want you don't like anything.
Yes, I do. I just don't like milk. Oh,
Gracias.
I'll drink this one.
Oh no, you have to prove this too. I want to prove this one too. We're testing. So you
Yes.
like this?
I like this one.
It's good?
Yeah, it's like a fruit punch with alcohol.
I'm proving.
This is like a piña almost.
It's good?
It is good, but milk is not good for my stomach.
For mine, yeah, it is. Why?
You're not American.
What happened to you? Let me
We
try
can
this.
split them both. Don't worry about it. I got you.
It's good.
It is good,
It's really good.
but I don't need milk because milk builds a lot of mucus.
I like this one. It's good.
You like milk.
But this one is good too.
That one tastes better though. But I can't deal with the milk.
But you don't like this one? From
Yes.
1 to 10.
This
Yeah.
it's like a 6.
It's not very good. And this one?
That one's actually like a 7. This one tastes better, but I know I can't be drinking all that milk.
This is how's you're an old man. You cannot drink wherever.
Well, you shouldn't drink milks because it builds mucus in your body. So it's more of a preference.
Okay.
And there's no need for you to drink a cow's milk. That's like a monkey drinking a goat's milk. We
Oh,
don't
that's why
need
you
to
don't-
drink
you don't need
other
to-
animals' milks.
But you okay. Why you don't eat pork but you eat chicken? What's the
I
difference?
eat chicken.
Why you don't eat pork but you eat chicken?
Well, they said the pig was grafted between other animals, so it's not even an original animal. And it's like a scavenger. It eats whatever you give it. Unless some people in the South raise their pigs and they feed them a certain way so they feel okay with consuming them. But when I grew up, in the religion my father was in, he didn't allow pork of any kind. So I just kept that tradition because it is a weird meat that you find worms and other things inside of it. I know
It
it's
is.
traditional in a lot of cultures and I respect that, but it's not something that I need. So I just decide not to consume it. Like I don't consume beef.
Okay.
That's why I look so good at this age. A lot of people don't look this good at my age. Oh yeah. That's why you can see Zoe with some young joints, but I still look good. Laugh.
Okay. Looking so good. I'm gonna see better than you when I.
You can only hope so.
No, I know that.
Men age better than women though.
What are you talking about?
Men age way better than women. You know that.
How are you?
Huh?
How are you?
How old am I?
Yeah, I forgot.
That's why you gotta guess.
I forgot.
It's all right.
It's 30. 40?
Huh?
30 or 40?
See, you don't even know. That's how good I look.
40?
40.
You're 40? You're lying.
42.
What?
42.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, my mom, since like she's 35, and she's she's.
How old is she now?
I cannot say that in a video. You want me?
Nobody knows your mother.
I know that, but if she said this video get viral or something like that, and
She
she's
beat
so.
you, she whip you, she give you a spanking for telling her
For
age.
sure, because no one knows, because she looks pretty good. My family has good genetic.
That's because they black.
Yeah, black we have.
Most black people got good genetics when it comes to looking young for age.
Yeah, we look young.
No, I look young.
I think I'm gonna look better when I'm 30, better than we are. I am now. Looking good, like wine. Better for
Toast to
years.
that.
Cheers.
There's not enough alcohol in these drinks. There's not enough alcohol in these drinks.
Oh, you want to get drunk?
All I taste is the fruit. Punch. I don't taste no alcohol.
It is, but it's not for getting drunk. You want more?
You should feel a buzz of a drink this big if it has alcohol in it.
It's relaxed. He wanted stronger. He wanted stronger one. He wants to get drunk.
Not drunk, just feel a little buzz, a little something.
Get another one, but with more.
They had a chance already to impress me. I'm older now. You don't get a whole bunch of chances. You gotta get it. You gotta get me on the first try.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You're difficult.
definitely.
You know, we were talking about women for him are difficult.
Not just for me, for most men.
But he's difficult. He don't eat beef. He don't eat pork. He don't like this. If he don't like it, he don't second chance. Not second chance. He has his standards. So why are you saying girls are difficult? Is that just we have standards? That's good or not?
No, you can ask the average guy, and he's gonna say women are difficult.
We're not. Why do you think that women are difficult?
But y'all don't choose your battles well. Y'all fight over silly stuff. We have to try to be patient because y'all make decisions off of emotions, not off of, men are rational. If it makes sense, we do it, we fight for it. Well, women, it don't have to make sense. All they have to do is feel it. And it's a big issue.
I don't think so.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's good because we're in party.
Yeah.
Empático.
They're not practical.
We're not what?
Women are not practical. Men are practical.
Okay, I'm not talking about practical. I'm talking about we feel where we used to
You're
emotional, yeah? That's why we're in party. So we think about everything. So we could see whatever that the if you know something, if you see just the practice, how do you say practice it? Como práctico? How do you say that?
Practical?
Practical. If you're practical, you cannot see the entire environment. You see whatever, the simple thing, and that's it.
No, things just need to make sense for men. I'm not saying that. That's a man's trait. That's a woman's trait. That's what makes us different. That's what sometimes leads us to, you know, altercations. Because a man will say like, I don't know why she's tripping. But a woman will be like, tripping because it's her emotions. And a woman will understand that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand some things about women.
But you don't understand. He don't understand anything.
I'm smart enough to say I understand some things about women. Some.
Really little things. Because what he's saying, we're difficult. I don't think so. I think we have.
We're
want.
simple. We're simple. Y'all different.
We want to have everything like.
That's why y'all difficult. And y'all are unrealistic.
Unrealistic?
Yeah. Women say silly things like, when you ask them how much a man should make to be with them, they'll say an astronomical number. Well, a man got to make $500,000 a year to be with me. They'll say something stupid like that when maybe less than 1% of men make that much money. That's what they say. And you'll see.
But is there a standard?
How much money do you want to spend
Is there a
spend on the
standard?
ring?
If you want to.
It's not a realistic standard. That's what I'm telling you.
Let me talk. If I'm a woman and I want a man who earns a lot of money, you don't have to get your standard down. You wanna make the woman become the woman who is gonna be good for a man who makes money. It's not the average, but you can get whatever you want if you want it.
A man who makes that money, which y'all, when I say unrealistic, y'all want a man who makes that money, but y'all don't factor in a man who makes that kind of money has way more options than the average man. So even though that's what you want, the likelihood of you getting it is not likely. And if you do get it, that man is still going to be the man who has many women, and then you're not going to like that. Do you think a man who makes that kind of money why is he going to pick you one? What makes you so special when a man with that kind of money, his choices, an average man choices is like this. A man who makes $500,000 a year, choices is like that. So that makes you be in the competition for 100 women. Now you're in competition with 1,000 women, right? So even if you get his attention, it's hard for a man to turn down 1,000 women. You understand? If 5 women come up to you and you could pick one, all right. But if 100 women come up to you, you're gonna pick more than one. You're gonna have at least top 10 out of 100. You understand? That's practical thinking. Impractical thinking is saying, well, I can have a man, I can want a man who's a millionaire. But are you going to get a man who's a millionaire? Not likely. But all of y'all will say that. If we ask y'all, you want a millionaire? Yeah, I want a millionaire. But what problems come with a millionaire? Y'all don't, that's being impractical. That's a prime example of how women operate. A man going to say, I'm a 5, I'm a 6. I'll be lucky to get a girl that's a 7 or 8. Y'all be a 5 and think y'all gonna get a man that's a 10. That's the difference between men and women. A man knows how good he does look or doesn't look. Every girl you ask, what do you think you are? They all say, I'm a 10. When they're like a 5.
I feel like a 10. I don't care what you're saying. You're not getting me down. Sorry for it. But I feel like a 10.
It's nothing wrong with that, feeling like a 10.
It's nothing wrong, but you're talking, it's like a 5. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying.
You're saying.
A man is realistic on where he falls at on the food chain.
So you could say you are ugly?
Unrealistic. If a man is ugly, he knows he's ugly. He's not fantasizing that he's not ugly. A man will say, I'm ugly, so I have to do other things to make me attractive. That's what women won't do. They be like, they could be ugly and say, I'm beautiful because I feel beautiful and I think I'm beautiful. Difference between the way a man thinks and a woman thinks. A man thinks practically. A woman is told the fairy tale of Cinderella, and she stays in that place for a long time. A fairy tale. A man he turned into a frog, he knows he got turned into a frog.
Women do the same. If you want to get your glow up, you did it. You can be better. You can get your makeup better. You can get your body better. Go to the gym. Feel better about yourself and looking better for others. So you can be a 10. You can be a 10.
Some people
For
ain't gonna
sure
be a 10.
you can be.
No matter what they do. Some people
Do you
just
think
not
so?
gonna be a 10.
If you have money, you can do whatever you want. You can be beautiful.
Yes, you could buy fake breasts, fake lips, fake ass. Still not gonna make you a 10.
Oh, for sure. Kylie Jenner is a 10 or not for you?
Cardi B is not a 10.
It's not?
No, not even. Cardi B, she's not a bad looking girl, but she wasn't a 10 before. She got all the surgery, and she's not a 10 now. As far as on the look scale, she's not. She's a pretty girl, but she ain't no 10.
But you're forgetting a thing. A really big thing. Beauty.
No, I'm not saying that.
Okay,
I'm not saying that.
let me talk.
I am.
Beauty is different for everybody. You can be beautiful for someone, but only for other one. All of you are listening to me and saying I feel like a 10, but all of you, some of you can say, okay, yeah, she is, but some of you say,
of course it's subjective.
Yeah,
but
subjective.
Of course it's subjective, but at the end of the day, if a girl's really a 10, 90% of the guys going to say she's a 10. Now, a girl could be a 7 and she could get 20% of the people saying she a 10, but she's still going to average out to what she is. You know what I'm saying? It's just reality. If you put 1,000 people and you let them judge, and you give them a criteria to judge it upon, the ones who really are a 10, and we're talking about looks here, we're not talking about personality. There's other things that could, we're just talking about looks. There's other things, it's going to average out to what it is.
So that's the problem of mine.
There ain't no problem.
What?
We're just realistic.
Okay, let me talk about that. It's good what he's saying. It sounds practical and it sounds like it's real, but he's forgetting a thing. You look good if you feel good with yourself. I can look ugly if I'm feeling bad. I have a bad autoestima. I can see myself ugly, and everyone is it's a reflection of how I feel about myself. So someone that it could be a 10 today or not, it depends of how they feel. For a bit, it depends. You are learning this out of the conversation.
I would agree that someone's energy and personality
for sure
could not be a 10. But like I said, we were just talking about looks. We're not talking about other factors. We're not talking about the whole package.
With energy, you could okay, if you feel the energy of someone, of a girl or something like that, you feel my energy or things like that, you are gonna get attracted or more attractive or not for someone. So that's what I'm talking about. It's about looking too. Because looking could be...
I'm sorry. If your ass is a woman and your ass is 300 pounds and you feel good and all that shit, it ain't going to transfer over. I'm sorry. You could be a big girl with a nice personality, but I'm sorry. It is what it is. And that's the difference between men and women. Women be on fantasy time and men be on reality time. Most of them, not all of them, but for the most part, women will say, bring your friend. How your friend look? Oh, my friend is beautiful. And then you bring a friend and the dude be like,
for sure, I'm
his
saying
friend be like,
okay, for sure, I'm saying my friends are beautiful because I'm with me.
Right. See, that's fantasy. That's not reality.
It's not reality. I'm showing you my friends.
I'm not saying your friends are not,
I'm
but I'm saying
showing you.
every girl will say that.
I'm keeping my friends.
My friends
here.
are beautiful.
My friends, I'm gonna stay here in front of it and talking. So you're gonna see that beautiful. And he's not.
Bring your friends.
Yeah, they're.
Now you might have good-looking friends, I don't know, but what I'm saying is, as a joke, there has been times where a guy has a girlfriend, right? And if a guy has a friend, and he like, yo, you got a girlfriend, bring a friend for my friend, and they say, how does she look? And if the girl is really not good-looking, because she's her friend, she'll be like, my friend look good.
For sure, I say all my friends are good looking.
What if they're not though?
I'm gonna show you, and you're gonna say,
I'm not saying
"Oh,
you.
for sure that
I'm not saying you. I'm just saying. Would you say they were good looking if they wasn't? Because they're your friends? Can't answer the question.
My friends, all of my friends are beautiful.
That was not the question.
Because I don't know, I'm not friends with whatever. I'm friends with some girls.
I said, if your friends were not good looking and you knew it, would you still say they were? That's what I asked you.
We're gonna let me.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. That's a simply yes or no answer. But when you deal with talking to women about these type of things, we move from reality into fantasy.
It's not fantasy. Let me talk. For sure, I'm saying her. She's beautiful. Because let me talk. She's beautiful. It's a different beauty.
She's a beautiful personality.
What are you talking about? But wait, I'm a little realistic. All my friends have to be good looking for sure.
Why?
Because with me, we're queens. I don't know. Okay, I have friends that are not like,
Okay, thanks for being honest. That's all we need. Just be honest. That's all we wanted.
But they are cute. And they're beautiful.
They're cute to some people.
No, they are beautiful.
They're beautiful inside.
He's so bad.
I'm not saying, listen, all your friends could be gorgeous.
Oh, for sure.
All I'm saying is that if they weren't, you would still say they are, because that's what girls do. They never say, you don't want to meet my friends are busted. They never say that. Men say, nah, you don't want to meet my brother. You don't want to meet my friend. He's bad news. He's not.
He's because we don't care about
do.
physical too much.
That's y'all do.
We care for sure, but not a lot. I can be with a ugly man, but if he got money and he treats you good. Personality, money, yeah,
see,
for sure.
See, but listen, that's what a man knows. When a man is not good looking, he's gonna work on his personality. He's gonna work on his money so he can still be attracted to women, and they know that. They don't have fantasies saying, "Oh, I'm good looking." They like, listen, I'm an ugly nigga. I gotta make sure my money is right. I gotta make sure my personality is right. You understand? Men know that. The men don't fantasize that, oh, I'm beautiful inside and I feel beautiful, so I'm a 10 because I feel like a 10. Nah, we be like, homeboy, you gotta do something to balance that out. You know what I'm saying? That's all. That's why you see guys who are not necessarily attractive, who are not necessarily have a great body, they still got the same beautiful women that the other guys got, because they was like, okay, I got something that makes me attractive. I got something to balance me off on the scale. You know what I mean? It might be a 5 on the looks, but a 10 on the money and a 10 on the personality. So they might go from a 5 to a 7 or 8. And we willing to put in that work to balance ourselves off. We're not going to just say, take me as I am, I'm ugly, I'm fat, but I feel like a 10, and you need to see me like a 10. Men don't do that.
This is not. Wait a second.
There go her friends. There go her five. There go her 5 friends with good personality. Let me know. I already know most of the men agree with me. But if there's women in the chat, let me know how y'all feel too. She brought it to this type of topic. She's been wanting to talk about it. Not me. I don't want to talk about this anymore. This has been done already.
Porque las mujeres supuestamente no somos realistas.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. El final aquí de la conversación, claramente como una princesa y una reina. The finish of the conversation, like a queen, I said that is not good saying people is okay. We are realistic too. We can be realistic. Like, hey, I don't think I look really beautiful with this. Well, we didn't say it to men. No, it's a lot of power. Like, I don't feel good with this one, but I can be better with this one. I can be better going to the gym. I can be better looking like that or doing this stuff. So we are looking to see more attractive with another things for sure. Yeah, if we don't know, we know, like he said. But you know, what are you laughing at?
I'm smiling. I'm not laughing.
Okay, but you know, you could be beautiful. So that's why I'm saying, not everything can be like, you're like, and we're like, like we're in a lot of ways, and that's good. We're like, we can get together like a good partner, because you're so difficult of us. We think really different. We cannot go to one way and that's it, because that's not all the reality, how he said. But if you're a real queen, you will notice that you are beautiful, and that's good. Or you think I'm not? That's why, because it's how I act. It's how you feel with yourself. It's how you act with others. You cannot say everything is outside. There's something inside. I said it's not everything like that, but you can see ugly just because you are not in your. I believe in vibes. If your vibe is not feminine, it's not different. It's not.
Let me give you a prime example. Prime example. Come. Listen. Men will stay with a beautiful woman with an ugly personality, and women will stay with a rich man with an ugly personality. I'm saying that to say that it's just men and women want different things. We both will put up.
So you will stay with a beautiful woman with a difficult.
I'm not saying me. I'm just saying many of men will stay with a beautiful woman if she has a nasty attitude. We know this is a fact. And many of women will stay with a man who has a nasty attitude because he's rich. All I'm trying to point out is men and women want different things. So if the woman wants a man, she needs to understand how we think and what we want, and vice versa. It's not fair. We don't want the same things, and the same things are not important to us. That's all I'm saying. So, go ahead.
Okay, what I say, okay, it could be, but I think a real queen would never stay with a man that have a nasty personality. It doesn't care how much money they have, because you can disrespect your woman.
Yeah, true. I'm not saying everybody, but more women will stay.
More women. I don't think so.
I think so. And more men will stay.
I don't think so.
There's more proof of women staying with men who don't treat them good because they got
But
money.
they are not.
And men staying with women
They are
because
not
they're
happy.
beautiful.
They are not happy.
Oh, well, a lot of people in marriage ain't happy. We're not talking about happiness. We're talking about reality.
So reality is
The
not.
average person is not happy in their relationship.
So
The
why
lucky
you-
ones are.
Why you stay at?
The patient ones are. Because of a lot of reasons. Some people stay because they want to raise their kids. Some people stay because they need someone to take care of them. They don't have the money. There's a lot of reasons. You ain't reached that point yet. You could talk all this trash, but if you had 3 kids and a man, and it's harder for you to walk away if he's the one taking care of everybody. Not
But
saying you won't do it.
He could take care, but you could be not with him.
Yeah, but when men leave and they leave and some of them don't give the money up. So you could say
So he's a stupid guy and he doesn't deserve
that's not
anything.
the point. That's not the point. I'm talking about reality. Reality is some women stay longer until they probably can't take it until they can figure out how to take care of themselves. That's how it happened back in the days, even in America. The men did most of the work. The woman stayed because the woman didn't have a profession. She didn't have her own way to fend for herself. So she's just going to just take herself and her children into the cold with no way to feed themselves. So she stayed and put up with things that she might not necessarily wanted to for the betterment of her children and herself.
But wait, why don't she try to study something that could give her more money? I know it's not the reality for every woman and it's difficult, but you cannot stay all your life because life is really short with a man you don't like and it's treating you really disrespectful.
She might love him, but he might not treat her good. I mean, I'm sure she felt something good about him.
So she don't love herself. Because if you love yourself, you
Maybe
cannot
she
be
love
with.
her kids more.
Could be.
It's a lot of reasons. It's a lot of reasons. There's no one answer.
But I'm talking about men should. Let me talk about it. And I don't know what you think, but men should take care of their children.
I agree with you 100%.
Why not? Staying or not?
You help make them.
Staying or not with their wife, with their ex? I don't know. Whatever.
Well, look at the men who do take care of their children and the woman agree. Or they take care of their children and the woman won't let them see their children. So there's no one right side. There's men who had to go to court and fight to see their children. That's that story too. There's men who really want to be in their kid's life. And the mother does everything to stop them because they're jealous. Maybe they moved on, maybe they got a new family. So they say, well, you're not going to see your kid. And then they ask for astronomical numbers Kim Kardashian doesn't need $250,000 a month to take care of the kids that she got with Kanye when she's a multi-millionaire herself. So that happens too. There's a lot of BS out there.
I think you're just seeing the part of the man. I know it's difficult because you have to take care. You don't have to, but it's the society things that makes you think you have to do like this.
And a responsible man is going to want to take care of his kids. He knows that he helped make those kids, and he's partially responsible for taking care of them. Any man who is well balanced and not vindictive or they're going to say, yes, I got to help take care of these children. I help make them. Yeah, that's of course that's a given, but it still doesn't happen. That's the reality.
Okay, what I think is that every couples would be different, could be different, and not all the things that have to be like there's feminine men that take care of the, like, stay at home and just like that, and women that goes to work.
It ain't many
different.
men like that.
What?
It ain't many men like that.
There are.
There aren't many men like that.
There are. Okay, there are. I hear another thing. Okay, there are different kind of relationships.
Do you know a man who stays at home and his wife works and he takes care of the babies? Don't lie. Do you know one? No, you don't. So stop talking about fantasy.
No.
I know
one.
With reality.
I know one.
Yeah, right. What's his name?
Mike.
Mike.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's real. It's for real.
Right. And out of how many men does Mike exist that you know?
It's
1 in 1,000? Like I said, not many.
Not
Don't
many.
talk about the one miracle. Let's keep it on reality. Of course, there's 1 or 2, but let's not waste our time on a 1 or 2. We're not talking about the 1 or 2 specialties. We're talking about the broader stroke of reality.
But that's what you understand. Everything in this place, reality, we make it. We make the reality. That's why it's changing. And women are getting more work and things like that. If you can just think about what is real now, you're not advancing.
Men ain't staying home. That is not an advancement for a man to stay home and take care of children.
Hey.
That's not an advancement. First of all, the children need their mother more the first couple years of their life. So it makes sense for a woman, if somebody's going to stay home,
it makes sense,
a woman
but what
to stay home.
happens if not? What happens if not? If the man, if the girl run away,
Listen,
and the man wants to take care of
that's different. Kids usually turn out better when if a child has to grow up with just one parent, they usually turn out better when it's the father.
No.
Statistics say that when there's one parent and it's the father over a mother, the kids turn out better. So single mother families is the kids that go to jail the most, the problem kids the most, the kids that don't grow up balanced the most. It's the kids that grow up with just the mother. When the kids that grow up with just the father and not the mother, they still turn out in a 90th percentile of with kids that grow up with a mother and a father. Statistics.
What I said, he let me finish.
Gotta give you facts though.
Facts. The fact that here in Barranquilla, in Colombia, there's a lot of men that run away. A lot of moms that are alone. They don't do anything for their kids. There's a lot of how to say single mother. So that's why.
Same thing in America.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
I think the statistic, if I read the statistic, could be worse here.
I'm just saying, it's a big statistic in America too.
Yeah. So what are you talking about? Men have to take care of the kids. If the statistic and the reality said that they don't do it.
No doubt, but the ones who do usually do a better job. 1, 2, black men per se take care of their kids probably more than any other group of men.
Why do you think that?
I don't know. Because we went through a generation of that happening to us. So from there we went to a generation of we're not going to do that shit again. So the older men from the 70s and 80s or maybe the 60s and 70s that grew up without their fathers, the promise that they made to themselves is that they're not going to do that shit again because they know how it felt. So you see a lot more fathers coming out making sure they're in their child's life because it just breaks up the whole community, the family and the community, it breaks it up.
And for sure, if you're a man, a kid, like a child, if you're, how to say, like a boy, you would need your father figure.
Father figure.
Figure.
You need your father. The girl needs the father just as much as the boy.
Not us. Okay, yeah, we need it too,
Yes.
but you need a representative of what is a man in the world. If you don't have a father, you don't have like anything. You don't know how to act.
Yeah, you got to learn to be a man from a man. You don't learn how to be a man from a woman.
For sure.
But the good part of a father being in the house with a girl too is that you don't allow things to happen to your daughter because there's a man in the house. Like boys who come into your house or come into your daughter's life, they're not going to try some of that slick stuff that they do when there's only a mother there. Like ain't no boy spending the night when a father live in the house. Ain't no boys going to be inside your daughter's room when the father live in the house. All that stuff happens when it's just a mother in the house.
We don't know. There's some fathers that allow that. There is.
We're never going to say 100%, but for the most part, they wouldn't. The boys wouldn't even try. You ever say, when you got a father in the house, the boy automatically gives the girl a different type of respect because he knows she got a father. You understand? He knows that he gonna have to answer to some man for treating that girl a certain way. But when it's no father, they don't think the same way. You understand? When it's a father, they think before they put their hand on the girl. They think before they treat a girl bad. They disrespect the girl. They think before they try to get in a girl's pants if there's a father in the house.
So we're in another conversation is that men respect men but not respect women. What's that?
We didn't say that.
about?
You said that.
You said that boys respect the girl more if it's a father.
Why?
Because it's a feature.
I'm gonna tell you exactly why.
A man feature.
Exactly why.
Why not a girl feature?
Because a boy thinks that most men are physically stronger than women. So even if the girl's mother wants to put her hands on him, talks to him, disrespects him or puts him in his place, it's not the same. Men don't talk to each other recklessly because they know what comes behind that could be an altercation. Usually men respect each other unless it comes to an altercation. It's different. Like a woman can say what she wants to a man because she think a man is not going to hit her. So you see women get more disrespectful to men than men do to one another. Because she, in the back of her mind, no matter how much she says, she's like, he's not going to hit me because I'm a woman. So a lot of women get disrespectful to men, knowing and banking on that the man is not going to put their hands on them.
But not every time.
Nothing is every time. We wasting our time saying not every time. That's a given. Nothing is an absolute. Nothing. We talking about the majority
So
of
you think
times.
the majority of time men don't fit?
Men show each other more respect because they know it could lead to violence. Majority of the time. Understand? Girls will be there saying, and the man tell her, chill out. Because I'm the one that's going to have to get into an altercation with that man, not you. You running your mouth, but I'm the one that's going to have to get it. Men give each other latitude unless they just feel like they can outpower the other man.
That's why I think why we have to be like animals, still fighting with physically. We can talk.
We are animals.
We are.
It's survival of the fittest.
So we have to know how to fight. We
do. You got to defend your home, defend your wife, like a man still got to defend what he owns. That's never going to change. Whether you could defend it with lawyers, or you could defend it with bodyguards, or you could defend it with guns, you still got to defend your home. You know what I'm saying? If there's guys outside wanting to come in your house, the woman's going to look to the man and be like, hey, what are you going to do, homeboy? You know what I'm saying? If dude got to be like, don't worry about it, baby. I got my gun in the safe.
I don't know why you have to get it in that
It's
to
just
defend.
reality. Just reality.
But why?
I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying it's reality.
So it's like the simple way. Get the gun and.
Well, if it's 5 guys and one of you, they made the gun and called it the great equalizer. You can't go out there and beat 5 guys that's knocking on your door. But if you got a gun, that could make them at least leave. You don't have to use it on them. You could shoot it in the air. If they ain't got no guns, they're probably going to disperse. Or you just use it to level the battlefield. That's all. It's not that serious. But I'm saying the woman would definitely look at the man like, whoo, you got us out of that one. Right? You ain't gonna be worrying why he had to get the gun if he got the 5 people knocking on your door away from the door, right? You're gonna be thinking that. Thank God you had a gun.
I don't know why we have to get in that situation of fighting. But people and humans are like that.
Survival
Why?
of the fittest. There's a leader pack in the lion. There's a leader when there's bears. It's always going to be the strongest survive. That's nature. That's universal law.
The strongest.
Yeah.
But you know, the strongest could be here.
I'm not saying it had to be physical. I'm saying the strongest survive. Yeah, whether you're strongest and the smartest, you still survive. You know, I mean, you could be a smart-ass nerd and a bodybuilder come in there and just break you in half. So you also got to be smart enough to have
so
that you built a security system.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm just saying, it's still, you got to do something to defend yourself.
For sure.
Whether you do it physically or mentally, or you still got to do it.
So it's better to do. That's what I'm saying. That's the point. The best way to defend ourselves is mentally and talking, not fighting. So that's what I'm saying. So you agree with my point, and that's the end of the video.
All right.
What?
No problem.
No problem? Where you at?
No problem.
So you agree?
You got to realize this. I'm older than you and I'm more mature, so I know how to handle this.
What are you saying?
It's true.
So you're saying you're saying I'm not right?
No, I'm just saying I'm more experienced with these kinds of conversations, and I'm more experienced. You're not as experienced with men as I am with women, and I know which fights to fight and which fights to leave alone. So you got it.
Okay, it's not a fight. We're disgusting.
I don't mean it literally. You know, a debate, whatever you could call it. It's all the same thing.
For sure, I'm here.
It was the competition, whatever. If it wasn't, you wouldn't have said, "Okay, it's finished now," and you agree with me, and now we can finish.
Because it was like 4 minutes. You know that?
It's still playful. It's all in play.
Let's go for something to eat now.
Where would you like to eat?
A typical thing in Barranquilla, because we're now in Barranquilla. Oh, I'm talking everything in English. Everything.
Excelente.
It's your fault.
I know you were texting me in Spanish and talking to me in Spanish.
I like speaking in Spanish. Why not?
I know. I'm trying to learn. I picked up a few things.
So now?
Subscribe, snitches.